And we're back. We are doing a hair transformation. So my client came in, she was experiencing breakage. So of course we did the consultation. She talked about her hair woes, her hair goals, what she loved about her hair and what she hated about her hair. And we got to work. I'm looking through her hair, I'm seeing what's going on. I'm catching the breakage. I'm looking just all in her hair. I'm all in her business. But that's the reason why they come to me because we are, we all about hair goals. But I'm trying to give you the simplest tools to follow. If you hear my daughter in the background coughing, just know she's sick, but it's good. So I'm going in with our first initial cut. I saw her hair and I was like, okay, you do have some breakage in the crown of your hair, and we are just going to make sure that everything looks intentional. Also, during her initial consultation, we talked about her length and what were the goals. Like, what did she want to see? I mean, we could do the big chop and just chop it all off, but that's not what she wanted. So we didn't do that. I went ahead and I just cut her hair just to where the breakage was at. I made everything look intentional, like, hey, this is supposed to happen. This is how we intended this look to go, which is going to give us a lot of volume, a lot of layers, but it's going to grow out eventually, and she's going to have a bomb cut. But this is kind of the route we're going with. I also decided to blow out my client's hair to see everything that we need to see. Because when you have curly hair is good for disguising all things. You may think your hair is super healthy and you don't have any issues, no split ends, no heat damage, because you can manipulate your curls. But if you don't blow it out and really see what's going on, you could have split ends up to the wazoo, and you would know it. I didn't learn this trick until like maybe 6 years ago. At first, I was only cutting my client's hair in the curly state. And I just decided one day, like, when one of my clients, like, hey, you've been coming with me for years. Like, why isn't your hair down your bag? And I blew it out. And oh my gosh, when I say she had so many split ends, it was terrible. I felt terrible. I felt bad. I felt bad because my job as a professional is to make sure that you are getting your money's worth. You are paying for your goals. And I'm setting you up for the future. I'm setting you up for your goals instead of setting you up for failure. So I had to change my mindset on, oh my gosh, not using so much direct heat. I had to change my mindset and just go ahead and blow out that hair and give a nice precise cut so to make sure that we're cut off all the split ends. And I can guarantee you it has 100% changed the game for my clients. We are smashing goals. My clients are reaching their waist length goals, butt hair goals, and yeah. And if they don't want to keep it long, they don't have to. But it's not going to be the reason they don't want to keep it long is because their hair isn't healthy. It's just giving the girls options. We have options, and I love giving my clients options. I'm also still getting adjusted to using these short shears. So typically I like to use my shears are about like 8 or 9 inches. And it's been so hard for me to find a reliable shear sharpener person that I trust with my, $2,000 plus shears. So I've been kind of testing the waters and trying out different shears from Amazon. And these probably last me a few haircuts, and then I get new ones. But I want to try this also because I realize that some people aren't in a place to come to the salon or go to the salon and get a proper trim. And you need options to, find the best shears, find the best options, for wherever you're at. Maybe you're, overseas, maybe you're in a different country, maybe you're in an area where they don't have a lot of hairstylists, or maybe you just aren't in a position where you can afford a proper haircut. And I want to give you guys my honest opinions on different shears from different people, different places, Amazon, whatsoever. So I've been trying these shears out and I really like them. I think they cut pretty well. And yeah, I mean, they're not my 8 inch 9 inch shears, but I feel like they would be a little bit scary for people who aren't used to trimming hair. Yeah, 8 inch 9 inch shears are very scary, but because I cut naturally textured hair, curly hair 24/7, I feel super comfortable with it. But with this one, I feel like these inch shears, these are about, I think, 6 or 7 inches. These are perfect for beginners, people who were just now getting into hair cutting, and they cut pretty well. I'm just going through my client's hair, looking at her hair. Her ends look beautiful. They look so good. We're really happy that we didn't have to give her a big chop because that's not what she wanted. We still gave her a beautiful bomb cut, and I'm just making sure that everything looks good, like the trim looks good. We've got them as much split ends as possible, and we are going to do the same thing in about 2.5, 3 months. Now we're not gonna cut off as much because we don't need to do that. As long as her hair does what I think it's going to do, we're going to be on the road of growing her hair and just giving her these hair goals. Once we finish her haircut, we're going to give her a style. Now, what type of style do you think we should give her? what type of style are you interested in getting after your hair is freshly cut? You like it straight or curl?